Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Claret and Blue podcast. We're streaming this live on Facebook at 7:30 a.m. in the UK time. I've barely woken up. I think this is probably the earliest Facebook Live we've ever done. I've just had an air freshener squirt off. I've got a fan down here, so apologies if you can't hear me very well. I've moved all my stuff downstairs as well, by the way, because it's boiling ash back in the UK. It's 23 degrees already so far, set to be 38 later. My house is like a sauna upstairs, so everything's down here. Hopefully everything's working okay. It's 4:30 in Townsville, is that right?
Yeah, just gone 4:30 in the afternoon here in Townsville. Very tropical Townsville, my head down. Palm trees and all sorts, so it's much different to the hustle and bustle of the city centre life of Brisbane. I'm up the east coast here, 2-hour flight earlier on. And yeah, very humid, very hot. And Villa have got a training session tonight at the Queensland Country Bank Stadium. So, yeah, very hot, 26 degrees here. So, I think Birmingham's going to be warmer. But, yeah, very, very tropical here in Townsville.
Yeah, I must say that you've got your own hotel room compared to the sharing situation you had in Brisbane. You've set up a little light to shine on your face. It does look like a hostage situation, I'm going to be honest, with the location that you're at. No, you're not under duress. You are there with your own choices. Explain to me then, the last time we checked in was after the game, where we... was it after the game, or have we done one since then? I don't know where we are.
No. After the Leeds game, yes. And I was jet lagged when I went for fun. That's right.
Oh, of course, yes. How are you, first of all? Are you better now?
Much better now. Yeah, I've adapted, as good players do. Yeah, I'm all right. Much better night's sleep, and I've got used to the time zone difference now, and got a much more rhythm to it. So yeah, it's the afternoon now. I'll go for a bite to eat in a minute, and then all eyes on tomorrow's game. But yeah, feeling much better, Dan. I really am. I've adjusted. And yeah, nice to be in Townsville. I had a little walk around earlier, went to the stadium. New stadium, only got built 2 years ago, Dan. 25,000 seats. That's right on the river, or the creek, they call it. Very nice walk for Villa fans tomorrow to the stadium. It was built for the World Cup in 2022. Australia went for that, didn't they? And Qatar got it. So
that went well.
I know that went well. But the rugby league side play there, the Cowboys, and yeah, it's a nice little stadium. So Villa are training there tonight, and match tomorrow. It's meant to be raining tomorrow. 50% chance of rain down here. Typical. Wow. Come to Australia for some nice weather, and you have the best of it in Birmingham. And it's going to rain cats and dogs, no doubt. But yeah, it's very humid, very sticky. And Villa fans making their way over now as we speak, trickling across. I'm intrigued to see how many have made it over. So we'll see. But there'll be a bigger crowd in Perth coming up at the weekend. I've spoken to some Villa fans. They aren't doing the Townsville one. They're doing the Perth one instead. So, yeah, I'm intrigued to see. The Man United one, the weekend coming up. So yeah, Townsville's very nice. It reminds me of Benidorm, Tenerife kind of vibe to it, with the palm trees, the exotic feel. I know Benidorm isn't really exotic, but you know what I mean. Very warm, quite quiet, quite small town. And yeah, a bit of a shindig tomorrow at the Australian hotel, it's called. 4 hours, a 4-hour party, pretty much. Almo's there doing a Q&A. So we'll be down there with the fans. There'll be a DJ on, and everyone milling around. So yeah, it's been a good atmosphere, and lots of flags put up this morning, across the city, or town, I should say. Villa in town, Brisbane Roar game tomorrow. So a lot of hype. It's good for the town here.
James in the comments says Ashley looks well after his jet lag, which is, yeah, he does look more energetic than after Leeds, let me tell you. I thought you were going to get a bit emotional after that game, but you've pulled yourself together since and got some sleep.
I was going to blart.
Sleep, by the way. Blart, a great word. There'll be some people that don't even know what blart means. Speaking of sleep, there'll be a lot of people waking up in the UK this morning and catching this. Obviously, this will be live on YouTube later as well at, I don't know, 9, 10 a.m. or something this time. There'll be a lot of people who didn't sleep very well last night in the UK. If it was anything like our house, it was warm and sticky, and I imagine there was a lot of uncomfortable nights across England last night. Yeah, Elmo being there was an interesting one when that was first kind of sharing on social media that he was in the training gear holding koala bears last week. People are kind of suggesting is he on a coaching staff or whatever, but it's an ambassador role, isn't it? And he's doing a Q&A and a meet and greet and that kind of stuff. But nice to see. Yeah. It's a bit of a strange choice, Elmo. I thought it might be someone like Jedinak with the Australian connection, but he still works for Villa, doesn't he? In loan advisory role or whatever his thing is.
Yeah, I was bumping into Bozzy the other day as well, Dan. Aussie Bozzy. He was in good spirits as well, so I'll see him in Perth, he said. So he was really good good as well. So Almo, a bit of a people's champion. Isn't he? I think one of Villa's best ever boys. £1 million, given the positions he played everywhere.
Pound for pound.
Good little signing, Almo, and he's a good guy. And the players love him as well. He's slotted in. Really knows McGinn's, doesn't he? He played with McGinn before and a few others, so he slotted in as a bit of a, what'd you say? Bit of a clubman type, a bit of a friendly face to have around, and his fans love him as well. So it should be good tomorrow, the Q&A. I might try and pull him for a word on Nassef and his rollout here and why he decided to retire when he did, because he's still young. Is it 33, is he? Something like that? Early 30s?
Like that, yeah. There was talk of an open training session at some point back in the UK when it was kind of, what is Australia going to look like? Is that, because that was supposed to be before Brisbane, unless I'm getting confused. So is this tonight, it's going to be open training session, or is this another time? Or is that not at all?
No, not at all. No, I don't believe. It was planned for Townsville on the Tuesday today. That was the plan to have an open training session here, but Villa have arrived in late from there. They had a session this morning. They had a big running session this morning at the Gold Coast.
Yeah,
8 o'clock.
The video that Villa posted when I woke up this morning, it was in the early hours, obviously UK time, them doing a grueling running session, I think they put it as. So that was this morning where they were on the Gold Coast, was it?
Yes.
And I where you are to Townsville today.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. And they'll have a training session, 7 p.m. here, behind closed doors. So they'll have an hour or so on the pitch, and a bit of a run out for header tomorrow, work on a bit of shape, bit of set pieces, and that'll be that. So that's behind closed doors, but the fans do have an opportunity tomorrow. See Almo, get together down the Australian Hotel, bit of pre-match vibes, and then onto the game. So that's the plan.
You've done a newsletter as well. I think it's the third one that you've done, like a daily update tour diary thing that's coming out after I've done this, basically, because I'm sending it.
Was it all right? Was it all right?
It's good, interesting. Yeah, I like it. I'd listen to you chat about anything. I like hearing about the experience and what it's like over there and the culture and exploring the city and stuff. Like, obviously, there's a few bits in there that's your opinion on players or squad rotation or whatever, which is obviously people who want to know about Aston Villa, but I'm the kind of person that wants to know about Australia, what it's like going over there and doing all this kind of stuff. So how's the rest of your day look now then? Because it's weird, it's still weird for me, the time zone stuff, because I'm thinking you've got a whole day ahead of you. It's almost 5 o'clock there. So how's the rest of your evening look?
So I've sent my newsletter off. That'll be with you for those that have signed up. That we did through this morning, courtesy of Dan. Set all my bits for later and for tomorrow, match stuff, and I'll meet some Villa fans in a bit. I'll go down for a bit of bite to eat. Haven't eaten all day. I had a egg and bacon muffin when I got the plane at 10 o'clock this morning, so I haven't eaten all day. And that's the plan. Bite to eat, come back, do a bit more work and early night, and then it's match day tomorrow. So I'll have a mill around the town now, see a few Villa fans, get a bit of company. It's quite lonely. I'm on my own all day, aren't I? So going to see some familiar faces, and then come back and get my head down.
When you were in Brisbane, you were sharing a room with 3 other people, was it? Is that right?
Yeah, bit of a schoolboy era. We'll run through it now. I was on a budget to come. I was on a budget to come over here, so I thought, okay, let's be careful here. The flights are going to be the big spenders, aren't they? The flights, and let's try and get some cheap hotels, cheap and cheerful hotels, because I'm not one to be fussy really. 4-bed dorm. I think in a couple of nights it could be just me and another dude. I'll be happy with that. You know what I mean? But I got there. I got there just after midnight on the Friday. And I'm coming in, I'm tiptoeing around the room. There's 4 people snoring their heads off in bed. 3, I should say. So I've got to dive in. I thought, this is weird. I've got to get out of here. So the next morning, I've tried to ring work saying, there's no office space. I can't sleep here. I can't do it. And then the next morning, I went onto the hotel. I said, can I upgrade? Blah, blah, blah. I need a desk to work. And then they showed me this office space on the first floor. Brilliant. Massive office to myself. Wi-Fi was really good. The telly's on in there. And that was my hub. That was my base. And I had a really good location. I was right in the city centre of Brisbane. Like I say, Wi-Fi was really good, really clean, brand new hostel. The pub downstairs was good. And the positives outweighed the negatives in the end. And people who I was sharing a room with were fine. They were great. A couple of studying there and a couple on the travels. A Leeds fan in there from Australia.
UK, by the way.
No, I had a Scottish lady next to me. I had a German there last night. She was studying, Leeds fan from Australia. A couple of Australians. They were pretty friendly. I mean, last night there was only me and another one in there, and it was fine. The room's big enough. And yeah, it was okay in the end, and that's it really. And I think it was like $30 a night, which is nothing. So, but yeah, I've got my own room here. I'll pan my camera around. I don't think the bed. I don't think the bed sheets are a bit me, but yeah, the Wi-Fi's all right. I've got my own room. No one's snoring next to me, which is a bonus.
Have you got a room with a view?
It's more of a bit of a tropical view, really, like a jungle, Jamaica or something. But yeah, I'm in a good part of town. I'm right on the top of the hill. And all you have to do is 10-minute walk down, and you're in amongst it. You're by the river, by the bars, stadiums on your right. A good location, not far from the airport. 10-minute drive from the airport, and yeah, I'm here for 2 nights in Townsville. So yeah, looking forward to it. And then it's on to Perth. So yeah, a bit of a whirlwind. So yeah, it's ash down under.
So you got tonight there. The match is tomorrow night, your time, 7:45, which is 10:45 a.m. here. You sleep in there tomorrow night after the game as well, and then you fly off to Perth on Thursday, early hours here, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Thursday morning into Perth. Bit more time in Perth. I got Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, all day Sunday there, and I'll fly back to Birmingham on Sunday, 10:30 of the evening. So I'll be jet lag coming back to you on the Monday, I guess, Tuesday. So yeah.
For those that haven't got the insights into our WhatsApp group, we were trying to arrange when we film our pre-season predictions show that we do every single year, usually in August, but obviously the season starts the 6th, and we're trying to find a date where we can do it. Matt Kendrick's going on holiday. John and Pat are tied up on different days off. So I think the day we've decided is the next Wednesday, which is the 27th. So if you don't get back to the UK till the Monday, the 25th, you're going to be jet lagged when we film that podcast. I hate to break it to you.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll have the Tuesday. Keep on the Tuesday. So the gaffers put me down on the 3:11 on the Monday. That can't be. Really? That can't be right. Yeah. I get into Birmingham Airport, but I put 1:30 in the afternoon.
And you're expected to work from 3:00 on the same day. Bloody hell, Steve! Yeah. If you're watching, sort it out.
Shocking series.
So you're going to go mill around now and have some food. If you can get any pictures and video of fans in bars and stuff, that'd be great. Because that went down really well with fans here last time with the pre-match party in Brisbane. And then tomorrow morning, same thing. Going milling around in the day and seeing what you can see, who you can speak to, what the atmosphere is like, and feed all that back to us. It's a better time zone for us.
It is
in the UK with that kick-off 10:45. There's a lot of people that won't have wanted to wake up at 5:35 a.m. On Sunday morning here. 10:45. There'll be a lot of people already in work at that point, so trying to keep up with updates as best I can. So yeah, much better kick-off time the next 2 for us, and should be a good run out as well, won't it? Let's talk about the football side of it quickly before I let you go and get your tea. Changes to the side, some rotation we're expecting.
Yeah, I'd like to see Cameron Archer. I want to see him have a run. I want to see if he can keep up his goal scoring spree. You know, he had one chance at Walsall, scored it. I know Watkins had that chance against Leeds, and a lot of people being on his back. But yeah, I want to see what Archer can do. I want to see Tim Orrigbunham as well. I haven't seen much of him lately. England Euro under-19 winner. Whether Kamara comes out the team for a little bit of a rest, whether Gerrard shakes it up as he says he will, we'll see. John McGinn's played a lot of football. Dan, I did a little digging last night. He played over 300 minutes across 2 weeks for Scotland in June. So you got to be careful with burning them out too soon. Those that have been on international duty earlier this summer, so you need to share their minutes around, especially against Brisbane Roar. No disrespect to them. I think it's a good opportunity to play some of the young ones, get their confidence up. But the big one this weekend, isn't it, Man U? You want to play a bit of strong team there, and ahead of Bournemouth will be 2 weeks after that. So it's coming thick and fast now. So I think we'll see a few youngsters tomorrow, and I think Gerrard will go strong against Man U, strong as possible, and he'll look to replicate that against Rennes. He even said, no disrespect, I've got to be selfish here. I want my best team to have the most minutes and to be as fit as possible come Bournemouth. So he's not going to be sentimental. He's not going to give players a run out for the fun of it. He's going to see as he sees fit. So yeah, I expect a few changes tomorrow. Man U will be strong. I think Rennes the week after will be strong as well, and then all eyes on Bournemouth. So yeah, looking forward to Cameron Archer tomorrow. Tim Orrigbunham, and Ludwig Augustinsson. Quite like that name. Yeah, debut tomorrow, I think. And let's see what he's got as well, left back.
You want to win, but the ultimate aim is to get everybody fit and not get any injuries. So someone like McGinn, who's played a lot of minutes, playing him for 60 minutes tomorrow, for example, and then he gets a 2-week injury and misses the start of the season would be stupid. So you've got to look after your players and get them fit and make sure all the regimes are correct and the fitness cycles are correct. So it's all about fitness. That's the main thing. But if Villa do win tomorrow, do we get a trophy?
I'm hoping so, because obviously Leeds, we beat Leeds, and obviously Brisbane lost to Leeds. So if we make it 2 wins out of 2, I'm sure there'll be a trophy. I mean, it's called the Queensland Champions Cup. It's got to be a cup at the end of it. And I know Bruce lifted some cup at the weekend at Burton. I've seen that. That's quite funny. So yeah, we'll take it. There's a couple of the John Terry. Remember he lifted that funny looking cup.
That was a massive one. Yeah,
that huge one. Yeah. So we'll take it, and hopefully it's a sign of things to come with a bit of silverware. It would be nice. So we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. It'll be funny if they do.
Champions of the Queensland Champions Cup. You'll never sing that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Never sing that again.
Yeah, I think that's it for this little check-in. It's 10 to 8 a.m. here as we're filming this. Like I said, the people watching on YouTube, this will be out still only a couple of hours after this. So get any comments into Ash. He's still got a few hours left of his day there, and then it's all going for match day tomorrow. We'll check in maybe pre-match as well. So obviously that'll be at a similar time. So it'll be like 5 p.m, 6 p.m. your time if you're milling around in somewhere with Wi-Fi maybe, and we'd jump on for pre-match and you show us some atmosphere or stuff like that.
Yeah.
We'll kind of see how things go then, but definitely we'll catch up after the game, which will be like lunchtime in the UK. So we'll do a post-match podcast tomorrow. I think I'm off Thursday and possibly even Friday, and then Saturday is the Man U game, which again time zones are exactly the same. So Saturday lunchtime we'll do a post-match Man United one. It's exciting. It's good. I want to see Villa win more games. That's
exactly
as much as it's fitness. You still got to win games and score goals. So looking forward to it. Ash, enjoy yourself. A few comments saying have a great time. What kind of food? Well, what's the food like? Actually, I said this was going to go all over the place. What kind of things are there in Australia? Do they have like a cuisine or anything?
They got it's called Aussie pie. I seen the airport earlier, but some meat pie. I had one of them after the game against Leeds. Okay. We had a half time at Leeds. We had a big pizza box delivered. Pizza to yourself. It's quite nice. But yesterday I had a little walk down, nice spot in Brisbane, Dan. It's called South Bank. It's what we call South Bank. It's got like a man-made little it's like a beach there as well, right on the river. It's lovely. I just had a cheeseburger and a Coke. You can't go wrong, can you? Cheeseburger, fries and a Coke. Nice fatty meal. And then I walked back and then did my Q&A with you. So that went well yesterday as well. So thanks for those that jumped on with the Q&A. I haven't really experimented much. I played it safe. Cheeseburger, chips. But no fried crocodile or anything like that over here just yet.
Thanks everyone for tuning in live on Facebook this morning for those that have woken up in a hot and sticky mess. And if you're watching this on YouTube or listening on the Claret and Blue podcast feed, then leave us reviews and like the video and subscribe and all those kind of things. For more updates from Down Under. Thank you very much, Ash, for your time as always. We'll see you again soon. Thank you for listening to Claret and Blue, an Aston Villa podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, then please do let us know. We love hearing your feedback. We'll be back soon with another episode, but until then, up the Villa.